Hi everyone. Few recap from yesterday, October 29th, uh, Thursday. Dow has rebounded 139 points from the sell-off of Wednesday. Nasdaq has jumped 1.64% and S&P 500 went up by 1.9% when the market closed. All the top giants have announced earnings after the bell. Alphabet reporting earnings per share at $16.4 was an estimate of $11.28. Revenue also came up stronger at 46.17 billion compared to estimate of 42.76 billion. The revenue was roughly 20% higher than the previous quarter, approximately traded 7% higher after hour. This is the only FAAG that was actually up extended hour. Facebook came $2.71 versus estimate of $1.89. Revenue was also roughly 9% higher than the estimate. However, the stock trade slightly lower extended hour, like 1% or so. From a quarter-to-quarter perspective, the earning per share was almost 15% higher. Still, investors didn't like that answer and probably have priced it into the equations of where the stock price is at. Amazon earning AMZN came in as $12.37 versus estimate $7.37. Revenue was 3.75 billion better than estimate, and the actual was higher 8% higher compared to previous quarter. The stock, however, still trade below 3,200 after hour, so I didn't get it right on this one. But yet their forecast, if you look at the analyst expectation of the prices, they still thinking they will be at 3,500, or some analysts even target at $4,000 a share. Just that you know. Apple earnings actually was 73 cents versus 71 cents per share. Revenue beat the estimate 64.7 billion and was 8% higher than previous quarter. iPhone revenue, which makes up about half of total revenue, fell to 26.4 billion from 33.4 billion a year earlier, missing estimates of 27.93 billion. The lower than expected figure comes as consumers are expected to have waiting on the new iPhone 12, which was launched last month. Well, so this is not supposed to be surprising, I guess, but still, the marketing react favorably, and I think in the trade P market is down about 4%. Starbucks and which is SBUX, and ATVision, which is a gaming company, ATVI Steamboat, also beat the earning estimate, but trade low, slightly lower in the extended hour. Software makers Badline, BL, Zendesk, ZAN, and Five9, FIVN rally on earnings. But there were other losers too. Atlassian TEAM, Digital Turbine APPS, and Twister, TWTR. Twister was actually down quite a bit after the hour. Earning expected will be the most highlighted one will be ExxonMobil and Chevron, which is two of the largest energy company. We'll see how it's shaped up. Energy stock have been beaten up pretty bad, but Shell yesterday actually came with earning and also talk about the dividends we issue. So the stock for them were up $4, about roughly 24 something. Their lowest is close to like 21 high end. So it was still pretty bad because when they were really, really high, it was like $82 just for reference point. So I'm still losing money on that one from my GEPP. Netflix raises prices for US subscription fees, standard plan by $1 to $14 a month, and premium plan by $2 to $18 a month. This is probably due to the estimate they were earning announcement was kind of missed the expectations and fell short because they expected to add a lot of subscriptions, new users, but didn't happen. So to compensate that, the other plan is to add prices on the subscription. Zoom overtakes Exxon to market share now. The 9-year-old video communication software is now worth 140 billion, surpassing the oil majors' market capitalization of $137 billion. Obviously, this can be changed subject to the market price. So Zoom, one of my favorite stock was $588 a share, and it's got down to 518, I think. We'll see how it shape up on this one today. But still, unemployment rate came in 14.4%, which is 14.1%, a little worse than expected. In comparison for that, who maybe missed it, I didn't say it yesterday in the pre-market video. U.S. jobless initial claim was 40,000 lower, better than last previous week and better than the estimate. Coronavirus cases worldwide reached 45.47 million. COVID-19 death topped 1.18 million. Coronavirus cases in the U.S. have hit 9.21 million, with deaths over 234,000 people now. U.S. coronavirus cases topped 91,000 on Thursday, by far a record level. This is why expresses some concerns, right? And Europe also have considered a shutdown. So people worry about this will impact the upcoming holiday seasons and the economic activities. Global stock also down. European stock was slightly down by 0.1 to 0.4%. Asian stock fell between 1.5 and 1.9% at close. U.S. futures were down about 1%. The market at current moment seems to lose the momentum, and rally higher was not able to. As previously stated from my yesterday video, there are a number of things and possibilities that can drive the market actually lower. Perhaps the market slip is an indicator of Biden winning. I don't know. You can take a look from September trend, and it will tell you that if you just follow that, you will see that it was down. Then just like exactly right now you see, it was tipped back up one day, rebound or technical rebound they call, and then you slip further down, and then you rebound again a little bit and slip further down again. And you last, depending on what index you're looking at, what stock particular you're looking at, you take about 7 to 10 days recovery and back to almost that high point, and some take a month. So just to let you know that. So my prediction in the market maybe at a date down on the election as well, and continue to move down until stimulus package announcement. So because right now the market actually kind of thinking the stimulus not going to happen, or they kind of model it out. In my opinion, that's why the market was going down. And if there's possible announcement after the election, whoever won and say, hey, we can get stimulus package, here's the deal, definitely have to bigger than $500 billion for the market to get some excitement, then we may see some, going back up again. So, I mean, if you ask me, are we going to have a stimulus? I still think we will. I hope there's a strong sense of urgency to make that happen, not to wait another 3 months till next year. I don't think I can survive personally, because I've been out of job for 5 months now. So, and if you believe the market will drop over next 5% over the next 2 weeks, because some people predict 10 to 20% the most to go down, you really would like to consider at the moment, the hatching stock on instrument, which is the symbol SDOW, TECS, or even VXX, which probably you have heard about that before. So that would be really benefit from it. What it does is it keep going down to a certain level. If my video tell you, hey, it sounds to go back and hit at the bottom, you probably some good news come up or injected like stimulus come up, then you may probably want to sell off all those. But at that point, you should have benefit from it and waiting for a physical stock to move back up. Again, it's the timing, right? I've told you that to me, timing is the opportunity cost. So I'm not betting against the market, but timing is important, right? I mean, it's really cash flow from my perspective as well. Again, Chinese stock were doing pretty well. If you look at yesterday closing, PDD was closed at 94.12, and intraday was as high as 97.25. The 52-week high was $98, and so very close to that. BABA, Alibaba remained very strong and closed at 312.56 yesterday. The Chinese market was down a little bit on that, so maybe I'm projecting some of these China stock actually may be down today, but if you compare to the impact of FAANG, which down 3 or 4%, or some stock were really significant, down to 7 to 10% ranges. I mean, less than 1% down, which is kind of normal market up and down, is really minimal, right? So this strategy, in my opinion, still work pretty well. And the Dow Jones Index and Nasdaq Composite are all now below 50 days average, and we will see if if it can be sustainable and will rebound back and not hit the 250-day average. As you started down, again, the stock I have just telling you may be a good idea to move to the funds to there until more understand the direction of clarity about it. When we expect it to, the market will be melt up to a rally again. Um, Over last 8 weeks, Friday typically is up, so we'll see it today as the pre-market was actually down. So if you like my video, what I just said, please don't forget to subscribe it if you have not already done so, and check the notification bell so you will know when I upload a new video. Send me an email if you have any questions, or send me text. Thank you. Have a wonderful and happy Friday. Thank you for your support again.